हेलो एवरीवन। आज का हमारा जो टॉपिक है वो है लिंकेज। इन लिंकेज we'll be studying about four things. Number one will be the basic terms that will be used in linkage. Second thing that we'll study today is the difference between, or I can say the types of linkage, which will be complete and incomplete linkage. The third topic that we'll do today itself is factors affecting linkage, that what all factors are responsible for linkage or for linked genes to occur. Number four thing and the last thing for today is going to be the significance of linkage, कि linkage की significance कहाँ आती है, why we are studying linkage and in what fields this phenomena can be used. So let's start with linkage. Before moving forward with this topic, let's understand a few things about genes and chromosome. Number one thing that we already know is, suppose this is a chromosome. On a chromosome, many genes could be present. Okay, one chromosome can have many genes. Okay, 100 to thousands of genes are present on a single chromosome, that we know. Now let's suppose this is one chromosome. Here the gene for eye color is present. On the same chromosome, the gene for height can be present. On the same chromosome, the gene for hair pattern could be present. So on a single chromosome, many genes for many characters could be present. This you should know before moving forward with this chapter. One thing. नेक्स्ट थिंग जो आपको पता होनी चाहिए इस चैप्टर में आगे मूव होने से पहले, वो है मियोसिस। मियोसिस हमें पता है एक तरह की सेल डिवीजन है जिसमें एक सेल 4 सेल में डिवाइड हो जाता है. व्हाट हैपेंस इन मियोसिस इज, सपोज दिस इज वन सेल एंड इट हैज अ क्रोमोसोम. ओके, नाउ after meiosis, after all the process, meiosis 1, meiosis 2, all of it, we will be getting 4 cells, 1, 2, 3 and 4. We will be getting 4 cells each with one chromatid. Okay, so each gamete will be having one part of the chromosome. Okay, so the thing that I want you to understand here is chromosome, they separate out independently. एक chromosome जो है वो independently gametes में separate हो रहा है, allot हो रहा है. अगर chromosome gametes में allot हो रहा है तो क्या मैं ये कह सकती हूँ कि उसके साथ genes भी allot हो रहे हैं? Yes, so if the chromosome is independently assorting itself in the gamete, so I can say that the genes are also getting independently assorted along with the chromosome as they are part of it only. Yes. Next thing that you have to know here is that in meiosis there is a process that occurs which is crossing over. We have already studied in detail what crossing over is. In crossing over, there is overlapping between homologous chromosomes, chromatids. Okay, so because of crossing over, there is some exchange of genes that takes place. Let me just give you a brief here before moving forward. Suppose students, this is one parent's chromosome, say father's chromosome, and this is mother's chromosome. Okay, second chromosome. Now in crossing over, what happens is this chromosome might get crossed over with this chromosome like this. Okay, so after this crossing over, the resultant chromosome are going to appear like this. they will be having exchange genetic material, as you can see here. This is crossing over. You should know these two things before actually moving with linkage. When we talk about linkage, as the name itself suggests something, that linkage में हम बात करने वाले हैं उन चीजों की जो कि आपस में linked हैं. चलिए डेफिनेशन देखते हैं एक बार. It is the tendency of two or more genes. दो या दो से ज्यादा जीन्स की एक टेंडेंसी है. क्या टेंडेंसी की बात हो रही है? विच आर प्रेजेंट ऑन द सेम क्रोमोजोम. वो जीन्स जो कि प्रेजेंट है सेम क्रोमोजोम पे, टू रिमेन टुगेदर. जिस टेंडेंसी की बात हो रही थी वो थी साथ में रहने की. दो जीन्स जो कि एक ही क्रोमोजोम पे प्रेजेंट है, उनके साथ रहने की टेंडेंसी को बोला जाता है लिंकेज. साथ रहने की बात कहां पे हो रही है? ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस. इनहेरिटेंस हमें पता है, द ट्रांसफर ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स और ट्रेट्स फ्रॉम पेरेंट्स टू देयर ऑफस्प्रिंग्स इज नोन एज inheritance. Now the next thing that I want you to know is the different locations of genes can be responsible for their bonding. अगर वो ट्रांसफर हो सकते हैं साथ में या नहीं हो सकते साथ में ट्रांसफर इनहेरिटेड, वो डिपेंड करता है दो जीन्स के बीच के डिस्टेंस के ऊपर. कैसे देखते हैं. दिस इज अ क्रोमोजोम. ओके, आई एम गोइंग टू नाउ मेक इट लाइक दिस. डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. एक ही बात है क्योंकि अदर आर्म इज replication of itself only. So I'm going to make it like this now. This is one chromosome. I'm going to write it chromosome 1. Okay. Now on this chromosome there is a gene present A and there is another gene which is B. Now I'm going to draw another chromosome. एक homologous pair बना रही हूं मैं. Here the gene C is present and here the gene D is present. This is chromosome 2. After meiosis, what happens is, we know that there is crossing over which takes place. Now let's see if crossing over takes place in this case. I'm showing it here. Again the C gene and the D gene are here and A and B gene are here. But after crossing over, there is going to be some exchange at the crossover site. Yes. Now let's see what happens here. This is one parent's chromosome. Now it will be having some genes of the another pair. And it will be having some genes of another pair. Now understand what I'm trying to say you here is that अगर ये दो जीन्स स्टूडेंट्स इतनी दूर ना होके पास में होते एक दूसरे के, तो इनका अलग होना इम्पॉसिबल हो जाता. या फिर अगर मैं इस सिचुएशन की बात करूं, देखिए ए जीन और बी जीन में इतना डिस्टेंस है. डिस्टेंस होने की वजह से जो ओवरलैपिंग हुई, उस ओवरलैपिंग ने जीन्स को एक्सचेंज करवा दिया. अगर अब मैं आपको एक दूसरी सिचुएशन बताऊं, सपोज यहां पे मैंने एक और जीन लेबल करा. लेट मी लेबल इट विद रेड कलर सो दैट विल बी अंडरस्टैंड इट बेटर. हियर अनदर जीन विच इज E is present. Now you can see the distance between A and E is only this much. Again the same crossing over is taking place at the same site. These genes are here. Now can you tell me what's the difference here? Yes, that the E and A gene have not yet separated. Why? Because the distance between them is so minimum, is so less that the other chromosome crossing over is not affecting it. इनका जो distance है वो इतना कम है कि दूसरा जो क्रोमोसोम आके ओवरलैप कर रहा है, जीन्स को स्वैप कर रहा है, उससे ये अनअफेक्टेड है. लेट मी ड्रॉ अ क्लियर डायग्राम अगेन फॉर यू, because this is an important thing here to understand. This is a chromosome. A and B gene are present. Distance is this. Again, this is one chromosome. A and B gene are present. Distance is this. Last case which I am drawing here is A and B. Distance this. Now if I'll ask you, in the three cases, say A, B and C, in these three cases the distance is maximum in this case and minimum in this case. Okay, distance between the genes we are talking about. Okay, so now when the distance is more, the crossing over which is going to take place, chances are कि वो इस जीन को A से अलग कर देगी. ओके, अगर हम इस केस की बात करें, इस केस में स्टूडेंट्स स्टिल देयर आर चांसेस कि यहाँ पे ए और बी अलग हो जाएं, बट उतने नहीं हैं जितने यहाँ पे हैं. थर्ड केस की अब हम बात करें तो यहाँ पे भी बहुत मिनिमम चांसेस हैं, या मैं कह सकती हूँ नेग्लिजिबल चांसेस हैं कि ये दो जीन्स अलग हों. इसको कहते हैं लिंकेज, दैट two genes which are present on the same chromosome has to remain together during the process of inheritance. Inheritance के process में वो साथ में रहें. साथ में कब रहेंगे? जब उनके बीच का distance कम होगा. Now there are two words that you have to understand: the linked gene and the unlinked gene. Linked gene वो genes होते हैं students which are present on the same chromosome and chances are that वो genes जो हैं वो साथ में ही inherit होंगे. क्यों साथ में inherit होंगे? Because they are very close to one another. If this is a chromosome, A and B genes are here, so chances are that these two genes are going to be inherited together and these two genes are going to be named as linked gene. Second thing, the unlinked gene, when genes are present on different chromosomes. Suppose one chromosome A and B genes are there, second chromosome C and D gene is there. So when genes are present on different chromosome, या तो वो different chromosomes के genes की बात करें हम, और एक ही क्रोमोसोम पे लेकिन दूर, तब हम उनको बोलेंगे अनलिंक्ड जीन्स. तो अब तक हमने स्टूडेंट्स लिंकेज में ये सीखा दैट जीन्स जो हैं वो क्रोमोसोम पे प्रेजेंट हैं and different genes are present on different locations. Suppose if two genes are present on a chromosome, अगर वो पास में present है, so the chances of them getting separated during the process of crossing over is less. लेकिन if they are present farther apart and if they are present, अगर वो दूर present है, so the chances of them getting separated is very easy. Or we can say that the recombination chances are more in that case where the genes are far apart. This you have to remember. Now the next thing that we have to move forward with is linkage value. लिंकेज वैल्यू जो टर्म थी या जो कंसेप्ट था वो हमें दिया था T.H. मॉर्गन ने. In this, what he found out that the distance is actually the key point in deciding the rate of crossing over. और इन्होंने ये बताया that linkage value एक इंटेंसिटी है या डिग्री है जो कि हमें बताती है that how well the genes are linked together. Now if this tells that how well the genes are linked together, then it has to depend on something जिसकी वजह से वो हमें बताए. So the factor on which linkage value is dependent is the distance between the genes. Again we are talking about the same thing, that linkage value depends upon the distance between the two genes which are present on the same chromosome. This concept was given by T.H. Morgan. T.H. Morgan later worked on Drosophila melanogaster to show various recombination rates of linkage, which will come in a while. So for now you have to remember that he gave the concept of linkage value, which is dependent on what? Which is dependent on the distance between the two genes. Now let's move forward with another term, that is the linkage group. So linkage group is nothing but it is the sum of all the genes which are present on the same chromosome. अगर हम एक क्रोमोसोम की बात करें, so all the genes which are present on one chromosome are known as linkage group. If I draw another, homologous pair here, so in this case we will be talking about only one chromosome here. So one chromosome, all the genes in it are called as linkage group. Linkage group अगर हम humans की बात करें, so in human the linkage group is nothing but 23. Why 23? Because linkage group और कुछ नहीं, बस हमारा हाफ सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम ही होता है. द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट वी हैव टू मूव फॉरवर्ड विद टॉपिक इज गोइंग टू बी द टाइप्स ऑफ लिंकेज. We will be studying two types of linkages here. Number one is complete linkage and the next one is going to be incomplete linkage. Complete linkage is shown by genes which are completely linked. I'll tell you what it is. Incomplete linkage is shown by those genes which are incompletely linked. Now what these completely linked and incompletely linked are, let's see. Suppose there are two genes present on the same chromosome and their separation is very difficult because there is less distance between them. Suppose एक क्रोमोसोम है स्टूडेंट्स, ये एक जीन A और दूसरा जीन B यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट है. क्योंकि इन दोनों का डिस्टेंस बहुत कम है, जिसकी वजह से इनको सेपरेट नहीं किया जाता, जिसकी वजह से कि ये दो जीन्स लिंक्ड हैं, इसलिए इन जीन्स को बोला जाता है कंप्लीटली लिंक्ड जीन्स. वेयरएज अगर हम यहाँ पे बात करें, सो दो जीन्स या तो वो दोनों बहुत दूर है या फिर हम उन जीन्स की बात कर रहे हैं जो कि प्रेजेंट ही डिफरेंट क्रोमोसोम पे है. इन केस में इन जीन्स को बोला जाएगा अनलिंक्ड जीन या फिर इनकम्प्लीटली लिंक्ड जीन. ये चीज आपको यहाँ पे ध्यान रखनी है, दैट कंप्लीट लिंकेज इज शोन बाय completely linked genes and incomplete linkage is shown by incompletely linked genes. The next point here is that when the genes are present close enough, so the chances of them getting separated is very less. So separation is rare phenomena here. Separation बहुत कम cases में हमें यहाँ पे देखने को मिलती है क्योंकि the distance is very less. If we'll talk about this case, so the separation is very common because of the distance which is very much. Which is why crossing over is going to take place here. Third point here is going to be the rate of recombination. जैसा कि मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि रिकॉम्बिनेशन होता है दो डिफरेंट जीन्स का साथ में कंबाइंड हो जाना एज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ क्रॉसिंग ओवर. सो द रेट ऑफ रिकॉम्बिनेशन आप बताइए इज गोइंग टू बी लेस और मोर. इट इज गोइंग टू बी लेस एंड द रेट ऑफ रिकॉम्बिनेशन हियर is going to be more. Why? Because crossing over is more. Why crossing over is more? Because distance is more. All are related here. If I talk here, the crossing over is less. Why less? Because the distance is less. These 3 points you have to remember in complete and in incomplete linkage. Now students, what T.H. Morgan did was he took a subject which is Drosophila melanogaster. उसने उनकी कुछ टाइप्स ली और उन टाइप्स को आपस में क्रॉस करवा के ये देखना चाहा कि इनमें पेरेंटल टाइप ऑफ जीन्स कितने आए हैं गेमीट्स में और नॉन पेरेंटल टाइप या फिर मैं ये कह सकती हूँ रिकॉम्बिनेंट टाइप कितने आए हैं. So when he took parents and when he crossed, let's see what all happened here. In the first case, what he did was he took two parents and crossed them together, yellow and white. He crossed them with a wild type parent. Next, white and miniature parent was crossed with wild type parent. This was done just to see that what is the ratio of recombination that we will get in these two scenarios. So in the F2 generation, what Morgan found out was surprisingly different. मेंडल ने हमें ये बताया था स्टूडेंट दैट इन अ डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस, दिस इज अ डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस, सो इन अ डाइहाइब्रिड क्रॉस द रेशियो दैट वी जनरली गेट इज दिस, but here we were not getting this ratio. The ratio was completely different here. And the F2 generation जो कि आई इनके पास गैमीट्स जो आए उनमें पहले केस में द पेरेंटल genes that were noticed were 98.7% and the recombination seen was just 1.3%. इसका मतलब ये है कि जो जीन्स आए, सपोज ये एक पेरेंट सेल था, इस पेरेंट सेल के क्रोमोसोम जब डॉटर सेल्स में आए तो उनमें से कुछ पार्ट तो पेरेंट का था और कुछ पार्ट, लेट मी ड्रॉ अनदर वन हियर. What I am trying to say here is these are the 4 cells which we got after meiosis. After meiosis, each cell will be having some chromosomal material. Now, as you can see here, in this case and in this case, just a minute, there is no crossing over which has taken place in both the cases. So, मैं इनको बोलूंगी parental type. Whereas in the other two cases there has been crossing over, here also crossing over has taken place and here also, so I am going to call it as recombinant. This is just I am telling you to let you know what these all are. Parental which are having parental genes and recombinant which are having exchanged genes. Okay, so now we'll move forward with the next case. In the case 2, what Morgan found out was that the parental combination here was 62.8% and the recombination seen was quite high, which was 37.2%. So from seeing this, he found out that maybe the genes which are present here are more linked, which is why crossing over is less and which is why recombination is less. Okay, here when the recombination rate was this much, so we can conclude that अगर recombination इतना ज़्यादा हुआ है, this simply means that the genes are not very well linked. If they are not very well linked, we can say that उनका distance हो सकता है ज़्यादा हो. We can also say here that crossing over जो यहाँ हुई है, that has been more than this. So we have 2-3 conclusion which we can draw from here. We can tell the crossing over rate, we can tell the recombination rate, we can tell the distance between the genes of the characters here. So this is what Morgan did and he concluded from this experiment that the genes for this character are more closely linked than the genes of this character, meaning that these genes which are present on the same chromosome have less distance between them and these genes which are also present on the same chromosome but they have more distance between them, which is why crossing over has occurred, which is why recombination rate is so high. Let's now move forward with the next topic, which is factors affecting linkage. What all are the factors that actually affect linkage? अभी तक हम इतना कुछ देख चुके हैं, तो number 1 factor which will be very easy for you to understand is going to be the distance between genes. So we know that the more the distance between two genes, the less is going to be the linkage between them. One chromosome, two genes present here, the distance is less, so the linkage is going to be more here. If the distance is more, the linkage is going to be less here. This is the first point that we have to do here. Next point is the age of organism. The more the age of an organism, the chances of crossing over it decreases. If the chances of crossing over decreases, then the recombination rate is also going to be less, and if crossing over is less, then linkage is going to be more. So this is the second point, which is age. More the age, more is the linkage. Let me write it here also. More the distance, less the linkage. When a person is exposed to more X-rays, the crossing over, or let's just define in terms of linkage only, the linkage between the genes gets reduced when the person is more exposed to the X-rays. So more the exposure, lower the linkage rate. The next point which we have to do here is the temperature. So when the temperature increases, the chances of crossing over increases. So when the chances of crossing over increases, the chances of linkage, or we can say the linkage in that case is going to be less. So as the temperature increases, crossing over increases. When the crossing over increases, that means the linkage is weak here. These all 4 points are the various factors which affects linkage. The last topic for today is going to be the significance of linkage, that where and in what fields the linkage could be used. So the number one significance is the use as markers. When we know that on a chromosome, the gene for say flower color is present here and the gene for pot shape is present on the B location. So when we know the location, when we have studied about all these things, then they can be used as markers by the farmers so that desirable crops can be obtained in the progenies. One thing. Next, what we have to understand here is the variation or the variability decreases because of linkage. When two genes are present close enough, then the chances of crossing over is going to be less. Chances of parental chromosome, one parent's and another parent's chromosome mixing up is going to be less, because of which variation is going to be less. Third point is parental character remains intact. When the genes are linked, when the genes are close, crossing over is going to be less, variation is going to be less, which is why we are going to get the parental character. So this is another significance, that by looking at the progeny we can tell the parental characters as well. Last point of significance is that it decreases the possibility of undesirable traits. When the genes are linked, the chances of them getting separated is less, so the undesirable traits from crossing over can be avoided. अगर इनका डिस्टेंस कम है तो क्रॉसिंग ओवर के दौरान जो इनके पास अनडिजायरेबल ट्रेट्स आ सकते हैं, अब वो हम अवॉइड कर सकते हैं. सो that's all that we have studied about linkage. Also, there are topic-wise worksheets available. Kindly leave a comment in the comment section if you wish to avail the same. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below. Also hit the bell icon so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you.